Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're just discussing some Steelers news and update. I'm gonna have a double upload today. I'm gonna have this news video right here like I usually do. And then I'm gonna have another video, of course, discussing a big topic about the Steelers. You probably already know what it's about, most likely. But we're gonna dive in today, of course, talking about Shadeur Sanders' visit yesterday. Shadeur Sanders graded the visit a 10 out of 10. He said it was a great experience. He said he see why Pittsburgh win a lot of games and win a lot of things and stuff and win and stuff. I know people gonna say, well, they haven't won a playoff game in a long time, but that's besides the point. To the organization as a whole, the structure of Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Steelers hold themselves to a high standard. And I know we haven't reached that level, of course, in a little bit of a while, like being Super Bowl champions, of course, but we still hold ourselves to a high standard and great structure and stuff for our organization. But so Shadeur Sanders said he had a big time love for that. He said Coach Tomlin was cool, and mostly every player loved Coach Tomlin. Coach Tomlin is a very good coach. You know, he's very chill. He's like a very chill individual you can talk to and stuff as well. He can merge with like basically anybody. So Shadeur Sanders said it kind of reminded him of his own father, the expectations he had, and the way he carried the team, the way he go about business and stuff. Everything kind of like similar in a sense like that. And a lot of expectations for the players, like uplifting them and bringing the best out of them. So it's very cool to see that. I don't know if Shadeur Sanders would be available at 21 for us to get. Now, I feel like if he fall down to number 9, the Saints would definitely take him. But if he was to get past the Saints, then it'd be a possibility for the Steelers to actually get Shadeur Sanders, which would be very interesting. So we have to see kind of how things shape out a little bit. But another topic I want to discuss, of course, too, as well, was the other prospects who are visiting the Steelers, too, as well. One of them being DJ Giddens. DJ Giddens was one of the guys I drafted many times in my mock draft on my Arsenal D.B channel. So I have a video coming out of that today as well, my 7.0 one. And I think I drafted him one time on this channel before, too, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first one I did. But DJ Giddens, as you guys know, the dual threat running back at the backfield. He can catch and stuff, line up, has good hands as well. Versatile as well like that. You know, he has quickness and like never go down from first contact either. He had like 1,400 rushing yards last year. Made a lot of big time plays in the passing game as well. So he's from Kansas State. So you get a guy like that. I think he probably land around maybe the third round, fourth round type of player, type of guy. But I think he can definitely bring a lot of production for the Steelers. So we'll see exactly what happened with that and stuff. But the Steelers are still visiting a lot of different people. I mean, a lot of people visiting Steelers, you know, Shadeur Sanders being the most notable ones. We also seen Shemar Stewart. The Steelers had him visiting as well. I don't think the Steelers will be able to take him. He's a edge rusher, you know, outside linebacker. I know Shemar Turner is a guy who's a D lineman who's on play for Texas A&M as well. But Shemar Stewart is a guy who is an edge rusher and who is very good, very exceptional. Can play in and outside, very good. I think he might be like a second roundish type pick, maybe first round, depending on what happens. Second round type pick. The only way I can see the Steelers doing that if they was to get rid of one of their edge rushers and maybe like go younger, fresh. Well, I don't think the Steelers would do that because that'd be kind of crazy to get rid of TJ Watt or Alex Highsmith or anybody like that. But we'll see what they do. But yeah, that's basically kind of most of the news about the draft prospects and stuff. We're still waiting. There's a lot of speculation, you know, a lot of reporting and rumors and everything about what the Steelers are going to do with their first pick. And what they're going to do, they're going to trade back to get back in the second round to add more picks and stuff. So we're going to kind of have to wait and see what the Steelers do. But I did see, of course, more QB rumors, of course, by Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, they say like he still favors the Vikings over the Steelers and stuff. So we'll see what happens with that situation. A lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans, like I told them, I said, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be there. A lot of Steelers fans was thinking that Aaron Rodgers is going to, you know, pop up at that little Pat McAfee show thing. I was like, nah. I said he maybe could possibly pop up. I remember I discussed it, but I was like, I don't think he's gonna pop up there. I don't think he's gonna be there. I feel like that'd just be too perfect, like that in a sense, like him go there and announce it and stuff. So I feel like Pat McAfee was just going there because Pat McAfee is from Pittsburgh, just going there for a homecoming little show thing he was doing there. So I think Rodgers is gonna make his decision eventually. He gotta do it probably before the draft, most likely, or he could wait till after the draft, see what teams do. But either way, I think the Steelers are still going to roll with what they have and just kind of build this offense up. I feel like you just go out there and just draft and build the offense up. Add weapons, you know, add a running back, of course, add another receiver probably as well in the draft, and then just add some pieces like that. Another interior O lineman, you know, D lineman, of course, on defense. I feel like that's the main thing the defense need, a D lineman, maybe a cornerback as well. But basically just go out there and overload some stuff and add some pieces and get everything built up so when the quarterback do come in here, they have a lot of easier job. Like, it'll be very easy for them and stuff. And Mason Rudolph is solid enough, I think, to help you stay competitive like that. So we'll see what the Steelers do. We'll see what happens. But that's all I have for today's video, the news and updates. I'll see you guys a little bit later for another video I got about a specific topic that I mentioned in this video, and I'm gonna dive into that topic and see what's going on with that. But yeah, peace out.